Kids, today I'm going to call this video My Privacy. So you all know what a private person I am because I do YouTube videos and I put them out for the world to see. I also write whatever the hell I want on Facebook all the time. You call me on the phone, I'll tell you exactly what's on my mind. I have nothing to hide. Never have, never will. Just don't have anything to hide. Now, recently, the last couple, like 48 hours, I think, or so, maybe 72 hours, suddenly we have this like precious outrage, which is just precious to me. Oh my God, our privacy is being violated by the big nasty government. And we didn't know this, and oh my goodness, what are we going to do because the Nazis are coming, and their big brother is going to get us. Now, to say that I'm not on that boat with you, paranoia, is an understatement. As a matter of fact, I'm sitting on the dock, laughing my ass off in my lounge chair, drinking some kind of diabetic-friendly alcoholic beverage. It's the best way I could describe that. Maybe some red wine or something. Because, yeah, you sound stupid. So let me get this out there. You sound stupid. Because first of all, the outrage should have been back in 2001 when we collectively, as a nation, Republicans, Democrats, Independents, everyone ran around like scared lemmings after 9/11 and willingly gave up all our freedoms and all our privacy to be safe because we needed to be safe. And George Bush convinced us the only way we could be safe is if we gave up all of our privacy. So we gave it up 12 years ago. 12 years ago. And for 12 years now, they've been tweaking and doing different things, and our elected representatives have been passing different laws and hiding things in different bills to make it more effective and better than it was when it first started. And now they've got it down to pretty much a science. They get every piece of data. And that's great. I personally have nothing to hide. If somebody's going to get paid $50,000 a year plus benefits to sit and watch this video and read all the crap that I write on YouTube and read all the crap that I write on Facebook and read all the different things that I post and my thoughts and my ideas, that's great. I think that's wonderful because it's still not illegal to have those thoughts. That's where the road gets crossed. When it becomes illegal to have thoughts, then we have to start to work. But you see, we've allowed things like this to happen. We willingly let this happen, this information regurgitation happen beginning in 2001. In addition to that, we allowed the Supreme Court to make companies people. Now, what do people do? People can't keep a secret. So why should companies? Because companies are now people. So now when the government asks the companies to give up their secrets, they do willingly. They regurgitate. They're like the gossip. They're like the gossip woman at the end of the street that knows everybody's business. That's all this is, and it's not new, and it's not going away anytime soon. No matter how much you feign outrage, now that you've let the genie out of the bottle, it's not going back in at all. It just won't. So why get upset about it? First of all, there's hundreds of millions of people in this country, and there's billions of people across the world. That's a lot of people to keep track of. Now, if they were truly keeping micro track of everything you thought and felt and did constantly, there would be zero unemployment in this country. Zero unemployment in this country. Zero. If somebody had to watch every video I made and read everything I typed and listen to every phone call I made, there'd be zero unemployment, and we'd have a healthy, robust economy spying on each other. That's just a fact. We'd also have a lot better benefits, and we'd probably raise our standard of living. So I'm all for that. If we want to just sit and spy on each other, I'm all for that. Where the rubber hits the road, though, is when it becomes illegal and they ship you off to the gulag or whatever, which is not happening, and it hasn't been happening at all. The only gulag that we have is Guantanamo, and we're too scared to close that because we don't know what to do. Because we still fear 9/11, which is where we gave up all our privacy to begin with. So the whole thing is ridiculous. Ridiculous. The fact that you're saying, oh, I didn't know they were reading my emails and listening to my phone calls. You did. They told you. And if you bothered to pay attention or watch C-SPAN or do anything in your political process, you should have known. But you don't do that. You wait until the media comes up with something sensational and gives you all hysterical and emotional. And then you're like, and you run around like SpongeBob, like, It's retarded. And yes, I use the word retarded. It really is. It's mentally retarded of you to react this way. You're acting like a sheep, which is exactly what they want. This is exactly what they got. This is how they got your information to begin with, because they scared you. And then you ran around like sheep being herded right into the slaughterhouse. Ridiculous. Calm down. You think anybody cares what I think? Do you think anybody really listens to my phone calls all that often? They might listen to the phone call I made to Yap a couple weeks ago when I made my hotel reservation, and somebody thought to themselves, who's getting paid a lot of money to sit in a dark room and listen to crap, I can't believe I'm having to listen to this guy make a hotel reservation on Skype. Seriously. Do you think that they marked it down? Michael made a hotel reservation on Skype? Ooh, and Yap, because that's such a controversial, the Federated States of Micronesia, such a hotbed of political activity. I mean, seriously, folks, get a life. Now, yeah, maybe if I was calling Yemen every other day and traveling to Somalia in first class all the time, and I was like Mr. Mogadishu, perhaps they might want to pay attention to me. But since normally I just sit in my house and I'm a nut job, and they have records of me being a nut job, and I just sit here being a nut job, what do I have to worry about? I'm sanctified. I'm signed, sealed, and delivered. So I'm free to say basically whatever I want, as long as I don't scream fire in a crowded theater. It's the Second Amendment. That's what we have it for. The First Amendment. That's what we have it for. And the Second Amendment with those guns, I can get my guns and sit around nervous that the government's going to come and take away my right to free speech. And the First Amendment, oh my, oh my, oh my. Not going to happen in my world. It just won't. So I'm sorry I can't join you. I actually made some of these comments in public posts yesterday, and I was called a Nazi sympathizer, or I was part of the Big Brother conspiracy, etc., etc., etc. Who got time for that? And why every time something happens do we have to bring up the Nazis? It's ridiculous. It's just pathetic. It's sad. This isn't an Obama thing. This isn't a Bush thing. This is an American people thing. It's not Republicans or Democrats. This is the American people acting like a bunch of sheep 12 years ago, and now suddenly becoming surprised that, oh, guess what? We're a bunch of dumb sheep. And it's pathetic. Shut up. Stop talking about it. Just get on with your life. No one really cares if you got on the phone with Aunt Bessie and swapped recipes for some kind of casserole. I don't think it's a national security issue, and I don't think anyone's really paying attention. And if they are, then why is unemployment so high? That's my question. So think about it logically. I doubt they're hiring foreign workers to listen to Americans. I think they would do that with American people. Just saying. Have a good day.